Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 3. And today I think we're going to go right off the bat and begin the greatest challenge of our lifetime, and that is going to be starting to map out this castle. It's gonna be massive. Probably gonna take a while for us to map out what I want to do here, but it should hopefully be pretty fun. Okay, so it should be here that we begin. Let me just pillar out this way. So this is what the center line will look like for the main castle itself, and now that we have this, we basically can map out the entire thing pretty much no problem. It should be easy from here on. So we start off mapping out the main central point of the castle, the throne room. Once we have this laid out, we can lay out everything else around it. So I've moved the whole structure back a little bit because I miscalculated and realized that I built it way too close to this direction, and it's still a bit close, and we're gonna have to terraform so much, but it's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be fine. We'll figure it out somehow. But for right now, I will show you what we have. So we have our main central entrance hall. Need to clear some trees, as you can see. Then down here, we go on to where the throne room will be. And then beyond that is like a little meeting room. That's gonna be a layer lower. And then out here we have the outside wall, which might only like be a bit lower than this. You know, what we need to do right now, I think, is just clear a bunch of trees in the area and get started basically on the rest of the layout. So I wasn't able to finish up the layout of the area, but I did clear a bunch of trees so that now hopefully we have a proper area to work with. So really quick, we're hopping into the replay mod because I just kind of wanted to show you guys the updated layout that we currently have. So we have it starting over here, and from here it's going to branch off this way, and on this side it's also going to branch off this way. It should hopefully be good, and then there will be lots of walls and everything. That's what it looks like from the sky. You're welcome. And now we get a little bit sidetracked with a project that I've been needing to work on a little bit. I decided to go and expand the farms because unfortunately for us, we're going to need a ton of wheat, because despite the fact that I made a mud farm, that mud has to become packed mud, and it is a 1-for-1 combination between regular mud and wheat, so we need tons and tons of wheat. I decided to make some terraces for some farms. This is by no means permanent. I plan on changing this eventually one day, but I really needed some right now, so I just went ahead and made a bunch. I did work on a little bit more off camera too. So it appears to be that my farms are going wonderfully, and now I have a bunch of supplies. And now I can actually move on, get a little bit sidetracked once more, because apparently I'm one of the only people with a steady income of mending, and people are in desperate need of mending, and so I've already made one transaction for 6 mending books to Jay's for 60 stacks of dirt, which was a very good trade, I'll have you know. But people really want mending, so I'm gonna go and get a bunch of mending books, and I think I'm gonna make a little store at spawn. So I want to have this to be a little bit more of a permanent shop than this weird dirt structure that just appeared. I have nothing to do with this because I need dirt. Instead, I'm going to build something a little bit more permanent, a little bit nicer, perhaps a bit further away from my horse ranch emporium and my other unfortunate building. So I think I'm choosing a little bit of an area maybe here for my mending store. Not gonna be a humongous store or anything like that. I actually have no idea of what I'm gonna build. I just got some blocks and I'm gonna hope for the best. So I have some cherry logs. I thought it might be nice to have some stripped cherry logs like this. That's a lovely storefront. Lovely. I have been told that there is something called a head wall, and I would like to investigate. This is the crisper. The crispy. Where is this head? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't mind contributing to this. It's beautiful. This is a work of art. Wow. As I was getting my head taken, I was thinking of a few things that I might do to this to make it look a little bit nicer. And I was actually thinking, why don't we go full into a little bit of a wonky vibe? Because, you know, I'm going to be building very much a medieval castle kind of thing. Not medieval, but like post-Renaissance castle that's inspired by medieval times. But I want to go with a little bit more of a fantastical kind of vibe, maybe. You know, we can have some like books in the window. I don't know what I'm doing. And maybe here or something we have like a nice a door frame or something. I don't know. Let's get some stairs. Let's get some trap doors and a door and another trap door. There we go. Lots of doors, guys. Okay, now we got all our trap doors in all of our trap doors in place, and we have this for our front entrance way. It's a little bit strange. Let's get a cherry one in. Let's get a cherry trap door in. I think that's gonna be nice above the door frame, kind of to go with the cherry of the rest of it. Yeah, something like that. So up here, maybe we have some oak. Get some more slabs, basically, is what I'm thinking. And we'll place these along like that. And then I think above that, we'll have the roof kind of going however, right? We'll have the roof up there. But for right now, I think we're going to have a bunch of cherry trapdoors as windows. Because who needs glass when you have cherry trapdoors, honestly? That is the truth. And I think that's a pretty okay. No. I don't like that at all. Never mind. Let's try again. Okay, new plan. We're gonna have a bit of this stuff set back like so, and then we'll have the trapdoors back here and have the window kind of be in an archway. 3 barrels like so around here. Lovely barrels. I think that's an okay storefront. I think that's pretty nice. Now the problem is, what the heck am I doing for the roof? Because I have no idea what I'm gonna do for the roof. Okay, and then up here, we're gonna go up here and we're going to remove these two, place them upside down slabs like that, and then we're going to slab around the whole top of the roof. A real slabby, lovely roof. So I think this is a pretty nice start. We'll get ourselves, oh, actually I should get a dark oak sign. We're gonna place that up here. And up here, we're going to write on the sign, mending. I need a good name for this store. Metronome, manatee, management. I don't know. I'll say mending Emporium Ranch. I can't name it that. Not after this. Okay, mending Emporium, the mending store, the mending new. Apparently, the Crispy Crispers says he will be a jester for hire. What? I might have to take him up on that. Menders and repairers. And it's like a tailor's place. Like a tailor lives here or something and is mending people's clothes. We need maybe some walls. Think how far back we want the mending building to go. Maybe this far back. It's a bit big, but I also don't want it to look strange being too short. Where you can hire a jester for the low price of pending, or 3 for pending. So cheap. I don't know. I've been convinced that this is pretty effective marketing. You know, for some strange reason, I really want a jester. I don't know what's happened. Okay, so I've been working a little bit on some of the design. I pushed this thing out a bit further to make it a bit more big. I might smooth the corners a little bit, I think. And I've added a bit of a roof on this side. So this is currently the little bit of a window design that I was coming up with. For the roof, we might just go with a little bit of a dark oak like lining to it, and we'll just go take it up all the way as high as it goes. Oh, and look, Crisp has left us a lovely bucket to fix the hole in the roof. Now, basically, all that's left to do is complete the left side of the building. I got the roof on. I think it looks pretty nice. I mean, it's not my favorite roof I've ever built. I like the gray part. The pink part is okay, I guess. But I think, you know, it's acceptable for what I want. In the middle of my building, I was distracted by 2 travelers by the name of Cece and Crisp.
Hello.
Hi. You see the lovely mending building being built right now?
Is it this one here?
Yeah, there's going to be mending being sold there if you happen
beautiful.
to want mending.
Voice. Bucket for the... You got a leak?
There was a leak in the ceiling, don't mind that.
Oh, okay.
We had to fix it. But yeah, it's going to open up pretty soon. I am almost done. I just have to do the inside.
Nice, I like it.
Oh, you're teleporting around. Goodbye. You've left the store.
Oh, I'm upstairs.
You're all over the place. I guess the end mission was successful.
Yes, I probably should have got more stone when I was
Horse.
when I was in there, but
Okay, well let me know if you need any dirt cleared or horses or mending, because that's what I sell.
oh, is the dirt hurt? Is the dirt hurt yours?
I don't claim the building even though it came from my own hands, but yes.
Got you. I'm also lacking in the dirt varieties. So.
I know, it's such a struggle. I've been getting people to pay me in dirt for mending. You want to buy mending, instead of diamonds, if you don't have diamonds, you can use dirt.
I have tropical fish heads.
Tropical fish heads? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Chris spying on me.
Yeah, tropical fish heads.
Oh, lovely. Those are beautiful. How many do you have?
How many of these for a mending book?
3 or 4 of them, I'll give you a mending book.
Oh, okay. That's a good exchange rate.
I actually really love the head. So yeah, you know, if you want to
I'll give you this one in advance.
Advance payment. Beautiful. I love it.
I'll get
I've basically finished the interior. I don't really know how to make it better with the materials that I currently have available to me, without taking days and days to complete this. So I'd rather it just be done and have the mending store open. But I'm happy that, at least for now, I have a tailor store. It's mending and tailoring your stuff. But for right now, I'm pretty happy with it. We've got some bushes out the front that Crisp left for us. That's lovely. I think we'll get some more as well. Place some bushes around the side. They're lovely and red in this biome, so I think that's very beautiful. And so yeah, the store is basically done. I hope you guys enjoyed me building this. I think we can actually stop being distracted now and get to preparing some items for the castle again. I set the mending books for 3 diamonds each, but I might end up increasing the price because I've been told that's a real steal and a bargain. But yeah, let's go get some mud, because I have one final thing for today that I'd like to get to before we end the video. So I've just been hard at work at my mud farm. This is a lot of the mud that I have so far. I do have mud in another chest too. I did trade a bunch of this dirt for mending books, by the way, from my mending villager that I cured. You know, we'll have to get him a proper home. You know, he's gonna be an important person in my castle. He's gonna be a fancy man in my castle, and he will have a fancy title and a fancy job and a fancy office. And at long last, we make it to the main event of the video, part where we get to watch a very beautiful wall come together, the very beginning of what will be my great castle. Now, I have hinted to various plans that we have out upon this hill. I've of course laid out the area, but to have the first retaining wall, the first real segment of the castle be put in place, we can really start getting an idea for what the rest of the castle is going to be looking like. Of course, I'm using packed mud and brown mushroom. That is the main kind of color. We will also be using lots of oranges, yellows, and pinks throughout the build. Those are going to be the main colors of my kingdom, which will be hopefully something mighty, something that everyone will be impressed by, I don't know. But yes, upon my mound here in the far northwest is where my beautiful castle begins. And there will be all sorts of layers, there will be all sorts of rooms and secret tunnels and fun things all around the place. I hope to have lots of fun building this, but that's why getting to really start building the foundation of this place is very exciting, because now this opens up a window for many more things for me to work on, and I can't honestly wait to do more for this build. I of course tried to merge it a little bit with the terrain, but that's about all I really did. I hope this makes you guys as excited as I am for the rest of this thing to come together. So guys, I thought I might take you on a little bit of a process of how I'm doing this. I want to start adding some towers to this wall to kind of show you guys how I want the rest of the castle basically to look. This is going to be explaining the style. I did go to the end. I do want to explain that. I have end busting videos. I have a stream on my YouTubes. I will give it a better thumbnail hopefully by the time you see this. And I will also link that in the description if you want to watch. Also, I have a behind the scenes video of me going to a woodland mansion. So I've been busy on the server. I've gotten shulker boxes. I've gotten tons of resources and everything like that. Yeah, I've been busy collecting, and now I would like to get to work on a little bit of a tower on this area of the castle. So we're going to start work on that. First things first, I do have to tear down my lovely hard work, unfortunately, because I have to redo this section, but you know, it's going to be fine. A pretty simple design. I'm basically just alternating a bunch of these 3 different colors, trying to group my textures together so it doesn't look too wonky. This tree's a little bit in the way, but it's okay. I tried to leave a lot of the foliage in the area in general, because I really do like the foliage. This is basically a watchtower watching the area. We do have the throne room basically right there, which I do want to take you into a creative world. So I might do that real quick. I might take you into a creative world and give you a little bit of an explanation of the many things that I've been coming up with. Okay, I just want to quickly take you into my testing world in case you haven't seen this. I did live stream some of this building, and the very beginning, before I even got onto the backyard server, I just thought I would show you around. This is my testing world in general. It's where I come up with my ideas. You might notice some from previous videos. But we want a very nice, big, massive castle, right? Yes, very impressive castle that everyone will be impressed by. And this castle, I mean, obviously we have the color palette there. Ignore that. That was just some testing I was doing with different block palettes. But, you know, we have a very cool castle design that we want to come up with, and I'm very excited to be able to start building it for real in the survival server. And I can't wait to actually show you all of my ideas. Now the main issue at hand is making sure I actually map everything out correctly, because that's something that I'm going to have to do. This is a very big castle in general. I want to make sure that I get everything the way that I want it, you know, and all of that. But I'm looking forward to what we get to. So I hope my little overview of the castle helped a little bit. I definitely want to show you my creative processes for all of this. Back to the wall. There is actually a plan for the tops of this wall. It's a little bit bland, as you might see right now, but I did have an idea of how I want to finish up the tops of the walls with basically a little bit of a design like this. So obviously we have the guard tower going in there, but here we have a little bit of a wall. I had 2 designs, which was one basically like this, where we have, you know, something kind of like this. This might offer some more protection, especially to the people on the inside. It does mean we have not as good a view on the outside, but at the same time, I think it makes a little bit more sense. Maybe on this side of the wall, we can have it lower. I'll show you both variants. For an example, we have this. This is what another section of the wall could look like. It's less protection to the inhabitants inside the wall, but it's also offers a better view. So these are the 2 designs that I have. So let me know in the comments if you prefer one or the other, or else I'll just maybe somehow have to choose between the 2. But for right now, I think we will start work on this lovely tower. So I think the main tower might go up 2-3 blocks. Maybe we go to this level and have it here. We have the tower. We're going to have a step up entrance, and then maybe it is at this level, potentially, that we have some windows going up like that. I might need to get myself some actual supplies. My inventory is somehow already a mess. So we have a bit of this for the tower, and then for the windows, we have these. Just some fence gates like this. One of the sides might need to be an entrance, now that I'm thinking about it. This one can be an entrance, I guess. Here we have actual stairs going up to a little bit of an entrance to this lovely tower. And then for the rest of the tower, we can quickly finish that up, I think, and I will show you when I'm done, because I have to get up there and I need to get my materials again. I'll be right back. And so this is when I would like to announce that I have created a banner for our country. The far north is growing. I need to come up with a name for the far north. So if you also have any suggestions for a name that the far north could be called, I was thinking something themed around the sun or something like that. But yeah, this is the far north banner. This is our flag. This is this is what we represent. This is who we are, you know? And so I would like to place a bunch of banners, especially on the sides of these towers that I'm going to be having around the castle, basically just to show off, you know, the castle-y ways. You know, we want to make sure people know our country and then see it and revere it, you know. So I think I'm going to head back on over to my little area here and see what else I build. I want to finish up the rest of this little tower design. Basically, on the outside of these things, I'm thinking of having a dark oak log that's been stripped. We have a fence gate like that. And then on the edge, we have a banner staring down at the people below so that they all know. Yes. I did want to incorporate a little bit of dark oak wood into this whole thing. And basically, up here, above everything, we can start working on a little bit of an area here. We're going to some dark oak that's going to be stripped around the tops here. Basically, as a little bit of a border before we get to the tops of these towers. These aren't going to be very tall towers. They're just basically meant to be like kind of small guard posts or whatever. And up here on this layer, we are basically just going to go kind of like this around the tops of this building. And then up here, at the very tippity top of the whole building, we have just a little bit of a guard watch area. They can stand up here, they can shoot their pointy bows, and, you know, see what their elf eyes might see. This is basically my lovely tower. So we'll go take a step back, and we will see what it looks like from the distance. I actually almost forgot that we need a flag up the top, too. I almost forgot. I'm so sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe. Up here, we will have a lovely flag. If you've seen my pirate videos, you know I love making myself some flags. It's a simple flag design. It just kind of goes out like that, I think. Maybe one lower, and just like that, we have completed the tower. Let's go take a look. So if we take a little bit of a step back, I'm over here on this hill, we can see the tower is turned out like this, along with the wall and maybe some of the wall edges like that. I'll see which one I end up preferring and going with, but this is basically the final design of how the wall's gonna turn up. It's getting scary. Oh no, it's nighttime. Let's hope nothing sneaks up on me. But yeah, this is my wall. Hopefully someone will sleep, please. Someone, please. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We got up to quite a lot of work, actually. It might not seem like much in the video, but it has been a lot of work for just this section of the wall. It has been a lot of fun, though, and I am very excited to continue working on the rest of the castle. I hope in the next episode, we may even start working on a little bit of a front to the castle, potentially, because I really want to start working on it. That or we'll keep working on the walls, who knows. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Backyard, but it's been a pleasure. See ya, guys.